About to hop on the 101 South to the 46 West. Check out what time we finna get there though. Look at that though. Where are we going, guys? I don't know. We'll just have to wait. Stay tuned. What's the concern when I finally got that bag? Knew what's the concern one day I was gonna get mine. If someone tries to take mine, I'm reaching for my waistline. I was never scared when I jumped up off that porch. I was never scared when they tried to kick my door.
Give me a run for my money. There was nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely, just lovely. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
Pastures of green, oceans of blue.
Me just love me. If I didn't ride blade on her, would you still?
He was about to fly right off, guys. Unstable cliff. I think Benji's suicidal. Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is what it seems. Alright, you guys, it was a little bit of a mission. We finally got our spot, and it's like really demure. We got a fire pit, table, and grill. I don't know if you see it back there. All that beautiful blue sky and ocean back there. All right, you guys, camp is getting well done, set up. Everything's looking demure, huh, F? Mm-hmm. Even Benji looking demure over there. I'm probably gonna have to crash on the floor. Huh? I'm probably gonna have to crash on the floor. But that's like a storage room. Pretty cool. The funniest thing about this campsite is I had this feeling that we should literally leave right away. We were about to like sit down and have some food and some coffee at the shop that was nearby because there was no connection here. So we were about to chill out there. I had this feeling like, let's just go now. Like, we don't want to like screw this up because we've been here since like 11 o'clock looking for how to get this first come first serve because that's what it said on the internet. And then we get here, perfect timing, and she's like, oh, there's 3 spots available. All 3 of those spots got taken up right away. Like literally us, somebody else, and another person. Literally, if we would have sat down and ate, we would have got finessed because I guess it's Memorial's Day weekend. I didn't even know that. So it's about to get litty over here. Like each camp spot, you can have 8 people here. But if you're over 6, you got to pay $10 each person. But it's crazy though. You know how to start a good fire. If you're able to start something like that with a tweaker lighter. This little stuff is cool. Breaks off like crumbs. Hey, it's pretty brittle. I only used a little bit. Mostly just cardboard. Evelyn went into town. She had to get some connection. She had to send some emails for her work. Me and Bubby are just chilling. You guys, this place is just beautiful. If you're wondering, this place is called Plaskett, like Plaskett Creek Campground. You're gonna get all these nice trees and stuff and a little view of the water. If you want to have just a straight up view of the water from your campground, I suggest going to Kirk Creek campground, and that one's just right on the water. And it's both the same thing. If you want to do first come first serve, you can, but reservations are probably recommended if you like are driving out far to get here. But first come first serve, start at 2 o'clock. So make sure you're here at 2 o'clock sharp, and that way you get your spot before everyone else does, because like I said, they go pretty quick, and they don't do any first come first serves before 2 o'clock. So don't try to come here before then trying to get a first come first serve, because they're not going to be here. And yeah, really, really beautiful Big Sur. My girlfriend is kind of crazy. She wanted to hike all the way down to the beach and then jump in the water. Not only is it freezing, I already know once we walk all the way down there, she gonna weenie out. Got these birds drinking my dog's water, which is kind of cool with me. I'm not tripping. I'll get them on video though. Oh, you know I was recording him. Funny little birds. This thing worked extremely well. Definitely recommend it. They do have a, just in case you don't want to buy something, it's only like 25 bucks. But they do got, not only can you just throw this up like bow and then throw a pan, for example. But you also got, of course, they're not too dirty. I mean, if you get a grill cleaner, obviously it wouldn't be too dirty, but I just don't like using these. I feel like this place thought about just about everything when it comes to camping and glamping. Let me show you. Glamping on fleek. They got the 2-side wide, so both sides come out. I got another one over there. The bus. So yeah, they got just about something for everybody over here. I'm gonna check out the bathrooms in a bit though and walk Benji around the campground. See if they got any showers here. I'm pretty sure they don't, because that's just the way it is. It's called camping. It's not very much always glamping. The funny thing about it is we forgot 2 things, which we could have brought. One, I have a Wi-Fi router that could basically be plugged up to the car, because I have that power converter thing that goes from the cigarette lighter into actual house plug. You just plug that router in and it generates Wi-Fi basically wherever you're at. We forgot that, but I feel like if we would have had that, I would have been locked on the phone watching social media too much, and I feel like you're not supposed to really be on phones like that when you're camping, because that's the whole point. And then another thing, that birds drinking the water again, little kitty. But we also forgot some board games. We were gonna bring some board games. I ain't gonna lie, we kind of took an L there. We were gonna play some Sequence, but like I said, like, everything happens for a reason. And then the final thing is, we were supposed to get another camping sleeping mat, because we had one, but we were supposed to get another mat for the floor, so we got more room when we sleep. But you know, better luck next time figuring out that stuff. But yeah, I guess if we brought the router though, it wouldn't have been bad, because my girl wouldn't have had to leave all the way down 30 minutes into town to get some connection, so she could send some emails for her work. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh yeah, that's what we forgot. I'm glad I remembered right before I ended this. My speaker, like, we were supposed to, like, you know, but at the end of the day, like, how pissed off would people be if you're drowning out this beautiful nature noise with some obnoxious music? Like, honestly, I would get it if you're like playing some reggae or some, you know, smooth music, nothing too scratchy. That would be fine, as long as you play it low. But yeah, it's just a few things we forgot, but no biggie. We'll make do without it. That was 5 vlogs. I had 5 vlogs on there. Now it's just like 1. But I guess another thing we forgot was s'mores. But we technically didn't forget it. We just didn't even think that, you know, it was worth buying firewood without fire starter. But luckily they had fire starter here. Because I was like, ooh, like I don't know about trying to start a fire here with all this wind from the ocean. But it's actually pretty easy. You know, the walls on this pit are pretty high up. So, yeah, next time I'm definitely going to bring some s'mores. I got 3 bundles of wood, each being $15 a pop. The fire starter was $5. It came in like a puck, hockey puck size, but it could split into as many pieces as you want. It has a split, like 4/4 splits, but, and then the lighter, so the puck was only $5, and the lighter, $1, I don't know, dollar something, $1.50. So maybe $1. A little tweaker lighter. Ain't nothing with a long nozzle or anything, but just in case, like, ill prepared. They do sell it here. It's a little bit more expensive than they do at my grocery store. Like, grocery store would sell a bundle like that for $10.
If there's another universe, please make some noise. Give me a sign. This can't be life. If there's a point to losing love, repeating pain, it's all the same. I hate this place, stuck in this paradigm. Don't believe in paradise. This must be when hell is like this. Got to be more, got to be more.
Thought it said that you could, you know, day camp here, but no day use in campground. Pretty sure that means like you can't just like hang out. Like if you're not planning on paying to stay the night, you can't just hang out here during the day. You gotta stay the night. Here's all the info if you guys are interested. Here's the campground. We are somewhere around here. Yeah, 14B. So it goes way up there too. If you see this sign, this doesn't really mean anything because it said this when we got here. But like I said, come at 2 o'clock and they'll be here. You just gotta be here before everyone else. And then that's when they start doing the first come, first serve. So it's not reservation only. So disregard that if you see it. They got little wash stations around here. Pretty cool. Let me show you how it works. No cleaning dishes. Fish, clothes, etc. in this area. Funny thing about RVs is, I don't know if you guys remember my last camping video, but my grandpa had the hardest time parking his trailer at the campsite that we were at last time. But I wouldn't see him having that same issue here because these spots are pretty big. So, yeah, it's just a good thing to know if you're trying to bring an RV.
God, I am connected to the source. I'm infinite. I am boundless. I am immeasurable.
Who's that? Stop. Stop, stop. Someone's the rock. Inches away from the rock. I know you got a rear view camera on that thing, but dang. You just pushing your luck.
Oh my god, hi dear boy. Hi dear boy. Are you guys present?
Yeah, me and him are grounding. We're present.
Can we get you?
The funny thing about the last camping spot I was at, it was all dirt in Nevada. Yo, tell me why I almost left the Yeezy slides outside in the sun. They say when I bought them, I was like, they're a little, you know, I sized up half a size. Like, they're a little big. And then he was like, dude, trust me, I bought these like not too long ago. I think he said he got them in November. He said they got too small because he left them out in direct sunlight and they make them shrink. The foam shrinks when left in direct sunlight.
What did mommy get for Bobby? What did mommy get for Bobby? Comida for Pepe?
So righty to the right, it'll make it zoom out. And when I scroll to the left, it'll make it zoom in. I'm getting used to this camera control on the 16 Pro. Lazy gang. Evelyn wore Birkenstocks on a hike. I mean, look how high up we are. And we gotta go down to the water, and she thinks she's gonna do it in Birkenstocks.
Little daredevil.
Evelyn, what do you think? Do you think we're gonna be able to accomplish this?
We could just watch the sunset from here.
Like, you guys, this ain't that scary, right? This ain't that scary. You wanna go down there and then hang out there?
Yeah.
You're not down. All right, you guys, we got on the actual trail. We're gonna see how steep it is. Depending on how bad it is, we're going to either do it or not. But we just saw a garden snake and it was very scary. But garden snakes are harmless, so don't be scared. This don't look too bad, guys. This don't look too bad. She just got scared by a wabbit, you silly wabbit. We got a ramp that goes down to those stairs. I'm gonna try to zoom in for y'all. It doesn't look much farther from there. I think we're gonna do it, you guys. The cotito, the baby, the cotito moto. Ev, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was that? No answer?
Like a 2. No, like a 2,000.
Like, we're already here, guys. Like, that was really, really easy. And I'm carrying a dog. It looked like it was gonna be a lot more crazy. We almost out of this today, huh? Like, we didn't know what to expect. We thought this was gonna be too hard for today. I know. This is definitely not a beach to bring your kids to. It's hella rocks. You guys, I went in to my knees and I do not recommend it, bro. Boulders are flying at me, bro. I could have got a boulder thrown at my Achilles. And if you don't know, my Achilles got torn not too long ago. And obviously I got the surgery. A boulder could have got thrown at my Achilles while in there. It was brick, cold as brick, right, Ed? And then on top of that, what was there?
Jellyfish.
A bunch of jellyfish. It stinks like fish too, bro. I would not get in this water. You could easily get swooped out. Like, those waves are going crazy right here, bro. You could get bow, get freaking slumped out, get brought out. Who knows what could happen? That was fun indeed. Now we're just walking down this road. And the way up wasn't that bad. I mean, she got asthma and it's like, she didn't even need her inhaler at all. That's how easy it was coming up. It wasn't super easy, but I thought we wouldn't have been able to pull it off, but that was actually pretty easy. And we're almost back at camp. And you guys, don't let this fool you. The site was not full. They just don't use this thing. So, just because it says this doesn't mean there's no sites available. So like I said, boys, we got some dry pine there. I don't know if it's gonna work with wet pine, but there's a lot of pine around here. I put a little fire starter at the bottom too. But you guys, this looks like it's gonna work beautifully. Got a little cardboard stuffed in there too, just to help. a flame tunnel inside the cardboard. It's about to light up like a pocket. I like to stack my wood up like bricks. 2 on the bottom, 2 on the side. Bro, that pine ain't no joke.
What? Yeah, what did you put in there?
Some pine.
Can you take it out, please?
No, it's already burnt, babe. It's too late.
No, Ma, take it out.
Ev, it's too late. Don't mess it up. It's gonna be all in vain. What are you doing, Ev?
Matthew, that smells so bad. It's not funny.
All right, that's it. Sorry, coach. I thought pine might help me, but the pine is going crazy. And we still prevail. One light. Fully blazed. We like it spicy, baby. Well, I think I need a fork instead of a spoon, though. Beautiful, crisp sunset. Oh, yeah. All right, you guys. Just gonna make sure this fire goes out before I hit the hay, but that's pretty much a wrap for the day.
Benji, I'm coming.
You guys, look at those stars. Like, oh my gosh.
Bobby.
The Big Dipper right there. It's huge. I'll go get him.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they pour when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, no. I've been thinking about you. You, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? Or do you not think so?
So you guys, we almost died last night, and Evelyn contributed. We didn't know what to do, and there was a bear outside of her
There
tent.
was no bear. It was a raccoon.
It was a bear.
Raccoon.
It was a bear, you guys. I'm telling you, California bears. There's a reason why they got the California bear on the flag.
It was a raccoon.
It was a raccoon, but she didn't know that. I had to save the day. I had my hammer in hand.
You saved the day. You couldn't even get out without me.
Surveillance the area. Went around all by myself, by my lonely. It was very cool. But you guys, the birds, very beautiful sounding this morning. I have an alarm clock that sounds exactly like these birds here in this area. A lot of people, they wake up with alarms. They go beep, 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 beep. And it's like, what the is going on? But me, I wake up to majestic bird sounds. In Nevada, they told us that the campground we were at, they're like, oh yeah. We're like, are there bears here? We have bear spray in the tent. They're like, are there bears here? And they're like, oh yeah, there's a friendly one that walks around the campground all the time. We're like, oh hell nah. We were freaking freaked out. But basically, I was just saying, if it was a bear, I wasn't scared. I was just thinking the whole time, I'm like, well, if she don't want to care if it is a bear, you know what they say about lions. You don't need to be the fastest to get away from the lion. You just can't be the slowest. And that's all I was thinking the whole time. I'm just like, yeah, shoot, like, little effort, like, at least a little effort if I'm going to take a bullet for you. You know what I mean? I was like, the bathroom smelled pretty fresh, and then I just saw that, but look. Oh, let's get a little bit more space here. All the sinks are like this. They don't let you use the sink. But, like, hey, this ain't that bad for campground bathroom. And they smell good too. But the only thing is, there's no light. So, if you come in here at night, that shit's scary as hell. Benji backpack. Backpack Benji. Benji pack. There we go. Benji pack. Look at that view. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Sucking my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like a million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rum. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like I tell you, always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was bitches, I'd hate me a
Yep,
lot.
you heard it right. Elephant seals. They all big chillin'. Go. Big seals. Holy shit. Me and Ev made it into town, huh, Ev?
Hi.
We look cool, huh? We're so far away. What do you think there is out here, Ev?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's my first time
Oh,
here.
we got Benji. Oh, Benji. Benjamin. We gotta try cookie?
We gotta get cookies.
Cookie. We went to the thrift shop. It was pretty, what, pretty mid?
Yeah.
It was alright.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds
I'll get
good.
those spoons. They're kind of
Samples.
probably in about 20 minutes.
What is this? A chocolate fudge ice cream?
Fudge brownie with vanilla ice. I think you've got vanilla. You got French vanilla.
I love
And-
French
I
vanilla.
know, me too. And then whipped cream.
Ooh, sounds good. Got a little bit of everything. Very demure. What did we get?
We got
Milk,
milk
cereal, ice,
and a pillow blanket.
a blanket because we were freezing balls, a picnic table cover.
Yes.
She got corn nuts. Here's the stuff that we got. The picnic table cover, puzzle, and I think this is cool because it's like a travel puzzle. And we got these because we didn't want to have to buy bowls. We got a knife so I could shank the raccoons if they pull up on us again. You got cinnamon toast, Apple Jacks. She got Pringles. We got mini Uno. And I got Fruity Pebbles. This is what we got from that cookie store that gave us the free brownies. We already ate one, but the sugar cookie was schmackin'. What do you think about the sugar cookie, Ev?
20 out of 10.
20 out of 10. She got the brownies. The brownies were hitting the one that they came with the ice cream samples. And then we also got Benji. He already ate half of it. He doesn't really eat them ever. But he actually eats these ones.
Later.
Crazy story, guys. So we get here, right? The bundle of wood right here. And then our bundle of wood that we left here is no longer there. And then I'm like, hey, what the heck? Who moved our wood? So then I grabbed it and I moved it back to our fire pit. And then he pulls up on us and like, hey, you guys took the wood that was for this campsite. I dropped it off for them. That was for their campsite. I'm like, well, what happened to our wood then? And then he's like, I don't know. Well, I was like, well, someone must have stole our wood. Can we get a new bundle of wood? Like, and he's like, oh, that's out of our, control, whether someone stole it or not. And it's like, bro, that's a $15 bundle of wood, bro. Like, are you guys kidding me? And I'm like, can I speak to a manager or something? He's like, oh, I'm the host, main host, and the sub host is over there. And I'm like, okay, well, I went to go talk to the sub host, and then the guy over there was like, oh, I moved a bundle of wood from over there earlier. I thought you guys were gone. I'm like, you thought we were gone? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Our tent is right here. But it's like, another weird thing too is that one piece was still here. It's like, why didn't you take the other piece? It's confusing. But yeah, kind of. And then he tried to get us on our parking spot too. Like, oh, and this isn't your parking spot either. I'm like, yeah, we were parked here yesterday, no problem. And he made sure with the sub host, and then she was like, oh yeah, they share a spot. And we're like, oh, okay. I'm just like, but damn, they were trying to with us low key. So yeah, we got a new bundle of wood. You know, he's like, oh, it's out of our control, but it's like, if someone stole it, but it's like, you guys were the ones who stole it. I was not about to spend another $1 on wood from them because I've already gotten like 4 bundles from them. That's $15 each. That's $60 worth of wood.
Can you make sandwiches in the meantime?
And they weren't finna hook me up. No, you didn't move it.
Huh.
Just how you know you got a Dollar Tree puzzle. Shit's ripping. I guess it's easier to just start by flipping the pieces, huh?
Yeah, that's the number 1 rule of puzzles. Get down, Bubby.
He wants to help us. So you guys, pasta's really good. Alfredo with sausage.
Okay.
It's pretty spicy, and I like it like that. Thanks to Evelyn, she's a good chef. But I'm so happy that we didn't get, she was trying to get us a 500-piece puzzle. This is 350, and it's already looking like a puzzle. So I'm so glad that we didn't get 500 pieces. We would have been here all night. All night. And all day. Just kidding.
Did I do that right?
Mm-hmm. First piece down. Thanks to Evelyn. This is how it's gonna look. I'll show you after it's done.
I'm on the stage right now, singing your favorite song. Look in the crowd, you don't know where to be found as they sing along. I say you look good without no makeup, no lashes, even better when you wake up. I see the look on your face, I see you hiding the hate, I see you looking for someone to scoop you right off your feet.
All right, guys. Well, we made it a thing that everywhere on this puzzle, we got to travel one day, just like we're here right now at Big Sur. We're going to make it a thing to travel to all these places on this puzzle since we built it together. And in order to do that, we're going to put it in an epoxy so it freezes up and we can hang it on a wall. And then we're going to start checking the list off one by one. Make it a little bit more interesting. We're getting a little concerned, you guys. We're trying to finish this before sunlight runs out. You think you could do this, F?
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna be able to do it before the sun goes down.
Somebody who can make it better, somebody who can open up those gates, open up those gates.
So we're not gonna watch the whole sunset, but we want to get a good amount.
Wait.
You can't breathe.
Yes, you can.
You can't. But you guys, we gotta get this. Come on now. You eat dogs? They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Okay, hold on, you turn. This is the best view.
Oh, baby.
I'm on the stage right now, singing your favorite song. Look in the crowd and you know where to be found as they sing along. I say you look good.
Cheers.
Oh wait, we got one each.
Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
Cheers. And then, well, bam.
Woo! We
We did it, guys. Hold on, let me flip the camera real quick. There it goes, guys. Let me stand up. It's like I knocked the whole thing over. Right before nightfall. Still got a little bit of day, guys. Us? I don't care if you don't want to be on film. High five. This is an example of how dark the bathrooms get at night. And it's not even fully nighttime. I'm sure you could imagine how many people miss the toilet. I think there's someone in there. Hey you guys, this is our humble abode in here. We got a polypropylene trifold mattress.
Oh God, what did you do?
It's pretty basic in here.
Oh God,
Lots
you
of
did
blankets.
everything?
Lots of blankets. I got a knife there. A hammer here. Slides just in case someone wants to get slid. And all our stuff. And then we got our separate room over there, but it's double layered, sealed off, so we're nice and insulated in here. But our wood and all this other, no food in here though. Oh damn, Evelyn, what is that? You got your Pringles in here? All right, I'll let you pass. Hopefully the raccoons don't come and try to start a problem. Those raccoons sounded big, guys. They're probably bigger than Benji.
What are you doing? Stop, he's playing with it.
What? Go get.
Jump.
Yeah, jump.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Hey, look out. I gotta be able to throw it. These things are sopping wet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh,
Jesus.
oh. Go get it.
You should have jumped back.
Oh, those gloves are toast.
Tomorrow.
It's about 5:30 in the morning. Listen to those birds. Sounds beautiful. We're getting a little sea lion action this morning too. Los Padres National Forest, Plaskett Creek. I highly recommend coming out here around 6 in the morning. Beautiful. Hey, and if you're on a budget and you're not trying to pay for a campground and you're just trying to sleep in your car, check this out. 3 cars right here, right after that bend. And then down there as well. See that? Nobody looks like they have anything on their windshield, like a placard or anything. Looks like they're just thugging it out. I don't see anybody in their car either though, so. Not like being nosy though, at the same time, not like looking through their windows. But if they're parked there, I'm sure if you park next to them, you'll be more than fine. So it looks like that's like a spot that people park if they got too many cars and they got too many, like, and they're not trying to pay for it to park inside the campground. So I'm sure it's up for grabs. Like, as long as you're like not super unaware of your surroundings, somewhat aware of your surroundings. Like, what I mean by that is aware of if you hear a car pull up behind you, you know to wake up instead of just keep sleeping. So you guys, this is the last bit of camping before we leave. Funny thing is that when we had that mix-up last night with the firewood, when the guy took the bundle away from us and was like, "Oh, that was not your bundle of wood," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And then it turns out they are the ones who took our wood, and then they gave us a new one, but they didn't put our neighbor's wood back. So I kind of tried to be a good Samaritan, and then before they closed, try to go over there and be like, "Hey, you guys gonna put their wood back? Because, you know, they might still want it late night or in the morning." And then they already closed. So we were like, well, nothing we could do about it, you know, it's not our problem. But then I did leave a little log for like poking the fire out that I was gonna use on my fire this morning. And then we had a halfway burnt log and the fire pit. Both were missing in the morning time, and I wonder who took them. I'm not saying it was our neighbor, but they are here now. And yeah, I just thought that was interesting. But, you know, I'm not tripping though, because I'm not trying to have a long fire anyways. And one thing I'd like to say that I like a lot about this campsite is the fact that there's so much grass and flat land, like lots of flat land. If you know anything about camp spots, you know that typically is just a bunch of dirt and hard pack too. Like, it's hard to hit your stakes through the ground, like when you're pitching your tent. Here, it's no problem. Easiest pitch I've ever done, where you like, as far as nailing the tent down into the ground. So thumbs up to this place. I definitely recommend you come here. Besides the host last night, he was pretty trash, but you know, other than that, we chilling. But my theory of how they saw us take the wood was we pulled up in here and my girl was like not even going 5 over the speed limit. It's a 10-mile-per-hour speed limit, and then we're driving past them, and obviously we're going slower than we were when we, you know, as soon as we got up to them, like, oh yeah, let's just speed past the host. No, we weren't doing that. They were like, slow down. And we're like, we weren't even speeding. What the So yeah, just some old lady. But that wasn't the person bothering us about the wood and the parking spot. But, you know, yesterday's hosts were not our favorite. And my guess is they're probably watching us like, oh, which campsite are they going to, after they told us to slow down. And then they followed us with their eyes, seeing which campsite we went into. And then they probably saw us grab the bundle of wood when we got here and then put it next to our fire pit because our stuff was missing. So luckily I was able to catch the neighbor before we left, and I let them know that, hey, they do got your firewood. If I didn't tell them this, you know, they would have probably got finessed out of a $15 bundle of wood. So I was like, that's too expensive to be getting finessed. So I just think it's funny because the host is over here trying to be superhero and save the day, but it's like you ended up making the problem worse if you think about it, because it's like now there's probably like, if I didn't tell him, he was like, oh, I was wondering what happened to it. It's just like that could have caused tension between the neighbors and stuff like that and all that. And, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. And then at the end of the day, now they got to wait for y'all to open up, you know, to have a fire when they were trying to have a fire last night. But it's like, I don't know why you guys didn't just leave their wood and then give us our wood back. It's like, you didn't trust us. Like, you thought we were going to take their wood again. Like, when you guys already admitted that you guys took our wood on accident because you thought nobody was here, when our tent is right there and the fire pit's right here. It just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, the neighbor was chill though. He's like, oh, I was wondering. I'm like, yeah, just make sure you get your wood because ain't nobody got time to be getting there. $15 bundle of wood finessed. Because they were like, when we were like, well, someone stole our firewood. What the heck? They were like, oh, that's not our problem. We're not responsible for that. But they're being extra careful for, you know, our neighbors. But for our stuff, they're like, oh, it's not our problem. But they're like keeping a special eye on us. Like, oh, that's not their wood. It's like, oh yeah. It's funny, our neighbor didn't even bring a tent. They just like sleeping in their car or something. And then you can see the sandals. Other than that, it was chill. I really liked it. Got a good morning little walk in. Yeah, we're about to enjoy the rest of this fire, so talk to you guys later. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Big Matt and Benji. Hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace. I was never scared. Remember I was struggling, trying to make it out. Remember all them long nights sleeping on the couch. I was never scared if somebody tried to take mine. If someone tries to take mine, I'm reaching for my waistline. Knew it was a certain when I hopped up in that Jag. Knew it was a certain when I finally got that bag. Knew it was a certain